Basically, this is what happened. From what you can see in the video, and I cannot stress that point enough, from what you can see in the video, you never get the full context with these videos. From what you can see, a couple cops, there's a man there, a man with a knife, you can clearly see that. Clearly there is some kind of unrest of some kind. I don't know whether there was a fight, a domestic dispute. The cops are there, weapons presented to this man, giving him loud orders. Stop, get down, drop it, stop, get down, order, drop it. The man does not. It's laid out for you on video. The man instead chooses to come at the police officers. And if you're a cop, you have no choice there. They open up on him and shoot him dead in the middle of the road. Obviously, not a great situation all around. Say a prayer for those officers. People forget about that. Many people out there really, really struggle if they have to take a life. Most people struggle if they have to take a life. So say a prayer for them and their families. They might struggle with that. And of course, what happens immediately after?
Oh! Get him! Yeah! 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 That's what I like! What the f*** I like it! That's what I like!
It got worse. They're rioting. They're setting off explosives in Rite Aid, trying to loot safes. They're looting Foot Locker. It's violent. There were over 30 cops injured. I'll show you another video of that in just a moment. But this is what happens when you can never be honest in a country. This is what happens when you have a culture completely based on lies, as we do now. You can't tell the truth about anything anymore. And I know that's why so many of you watch the show. We had a 3-month conversation on race relations in America, and all we came up with was the cops are the problem. The poor urban black community is an absolute disaster in the United States of America. And it's not because of their skin color, and it's dang sure not because of the cops. It's because we have a humongous, the numbers do not lie, family unit problem in the poor urban black community. And that nobody out there has the guts to say that absolutely blows my mind. We have absolutely pushed with government programs and internally for men not to stay home with the woman and raise the kids. And so we have a generations of young men without a father figure to guide them, angry, creating this disaster time and time again. We have crappy schools. We have all kinds of problems. We could actually address these problems if anybody would actually step up and speak about them. But we never get that, do we? We never, ever get that. Instead, we get excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse, enabler after enabler after enabler after enabler after enabler, and I am sick to death of it. And you know what? I'm not just pointing fingers at the disgusting left. I'm not pointing fingers at the Democrats. I'm not just pointing fingers at the media. The right does this all the time too. Hey, thanks so much for watching the first on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.